I have not a single clue what this model is, but I'm gonna fucking rig it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I put Mr. Catman here in a blender thingy with nothing else, so it's just the model, nothing. And then I'm gonna put this man in front facing view. And I'm also going to put him in a side view, just so I have pretty much all sides. But first, actually, never mind. I'm getting rid of this fucking. I hate this thing. Oh, why is it always in little pixely bits? Oh my gosh. I hate this. Well, I don't hate. You know what I mean. Whatever. Okay, hopefully that doesn't mess with his hand texture, because if it does, that's gonna suck. Then you press X and you go faces, so it's all gone. Nah, it's perfect. He's got a little. I could make him punch people. Punch and then pimp slap. It's perfect. But actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna get all of his shit and see what I just fucking did. Okay, I'm gonna remove doubles so that whenever I actually go to make this work, it works. Okay, so no, go back into that. Okay, so front facing, we're gonna go right in the middle, make a bone. And then because it's gonna disappear, we're gonna make it x-ray. So now I can see it through his skin, which is kind of scary. You're not supposed to see bones through skin, but okay, no. Go into edit mode with tab, and then do some of this good stuff right here. I might actually make his spine. Actually, I could make his spine bend 3 times. I haven't done that yet. And it's a cat. He's supposed to be flexible. And then his face is a big blob, so he gets a single bone for that. And all these are kind of lopsided, so I'm gonna tilt it more in his middle. Also, it kind of looks like I'm just making his spine more crooked, but who cares? Okay, so that's his spine. And then you're going to do Shift A to make another bone. We're going to start with the leg. We're going to move that into his leg. And so far, it's doing a lot better than everything else I've ever rigged ever. Oh, but I did think of something just a second ago. Why did I do that on... I'm stupid. I'm just a little bit slow. But over here, I'm going to make a single bone that goes down to his foot, a single bone that goes out of his foot. So that gives him more, like if I want to bend his ankle in a little bit, then I can tilt this one and it will move the foot instead of having to tilt this and it moves. It'll make sense whenever well, if I remember to show. I'm gonna do another Shift A up here for more of that good old arm action, which before it even becomes a problem, I'm gonna move that bad boy in there. Yeah, that's in there. That's in there enough. Go back to the side. Then move your tip down a little bit. And then out. And then that's right about where the joint's gonna be. So I'm gonna do another one in bad boys. And speaking on the foot, I'm gonna give it an ankle type or a wrist and then a hand. So the hand can move up and down and it will move from this point and not from here moving all that, which doesn't particularly make sense unless you know that I'm stupid and I've messed it up before. But then you do a Shift D to copy that entire leg, or you press you press L to select it and then Shift D, and then SX -1, which will scale it on the X axis or axis by 1, which basically just does the opposite side. So it's still pointed, but whatever. And then same thing over here. L, Shift D, SX -1. And then you move that bad boy over here. Gotta figure out that goes down right about there. So I'm gonna move it forward a little bit more. Move this little knuckle back in because he's got less hand over there. So that looks. Oh, it looked okay. But I forgot about that top view. Elbows bend a little bit. And then I don't even think. I didn't even bend these guys at the knees. Also because his knees don't bend that much. But whatever. So now that we got all this, we only really need one thing now. Out of that. Okay. Do what you do the things that you want connected to the parent first, and then you do the parent. So like this one, and then this one. And then you do control P, yeah. And then you could do connected, but then they get sucked up in there. So you do control P, keep offset, and then it does like these little scaffolding things, which I don't know why it does it up there instead of down there, but whatever, it works. And the same thing over here. So with those two, go there, control P, keep offset. And I think that's pretty much all of that. And now you go in here and you select the skin first, and then you go to the skeleton, and then you press the same thing, control P, with automatic weights. And that should have worked. If not, I'm gonna cry. Not really, but so if I move this, the arm should move with it. Oh yeah. What the hell? Does he have like pauldrons that I didn't know about? Ah, kidding me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And wait, do I need to give his pauldrons bones? Oh, even his medals and shit don't. Shit, I just took a decorated war hero and took all of his decorations off. Well, that sucks, but I'm not gonna spend the time to figure out why that happened. So, bye-bye. Now it's just a office cat man that seems to look like he wants to punch you. But like now, yeah, it does a little bit of a curve inside, but you move it out and down. And then, well, actually, here, let's go back up. Say you want it to go down. That's a lot more curve than I remember thinking it was gonna do. But whatever, it, oh my god. At least it curves, right? Yeah. And then RX, we're gonna bring his arms up. Now that's a lot better. That just, I'm gonna take X-ray off. That's a lot better. It doesn't look as weird as his shoulders do. And then here, not that one. We're gonna get the one right before it. See that? That's interesting. Cause then you can do that, and you can wiggle his hand around, and be like, ah, fuck you, kids. And then same thing over here, except I'm just gonna make his hand go outwards. And hold on, we're gonna make this motherfucker do some Sailor Moon shit. RX, nope, RY, and then RX. And then just straight up R because I'm stupid. This bad boy, we're gonna take him up and then bring him up a little bit, and then gonna make him go even higher up. That looks extremely uncomfortable. Curve him in a little bit, curve him out a lot. I honestly don't even remember how Sailor Moon looks. This is gonna be embarrassing, but let's go. Oh my god. That is decrepit. And not even physically possible. I forgot about the power of RZ. And then, yeah, that looks doable. Now we're gonna do his knees. That, and then X, RX, 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 and then RX. We're gonna make his foot come up a little bit. RX, make his foot go down a little bit. And I do not have a single light in this entire area. Oh, I'm on pose mode, object mode. Lamp, let's make it a sun going in the R. We're gonna make it pointing at him. See, that doesn't look good, but it doesn't look horrible. That's perfect right there. Gonna, I think that's about it actually. So, bye bye.